Hey everybody, this is Jeff with TGC Customs. I wanted to showcase something a little different today, something that I've been doing and offering on the Etsy store for quite a while, but just really hadn't got one that I had time to actually do it with. This customer commissioned this piece and she wants it for her husband for Christmas, so she really is a early bird. Got this order in about a month ago and I threw it together, and this is what I kind of came up with. This is kind of what I get this question a lot about. Can you do a figure of my wife as Wonder Woman? Can you do a figure of my husband as Batman? And a lot of that comes down to the likeness and the head sculpt and which way you want to go. There's two different ways I tell customers when they get in touch with us about a custom action figure with those parameters. I say, I can go through the files I've got. Most people resemble someone somewhere that a head sculpt has been done of, and I can get it as close as I can get it. I can always add some details like facial hair, take away different hairstyles for ladies, whatever. Can always tweak it a little bit, be it hand sculpted, be it an item I can 3D print. Can always get it to look as close as possible. That would probably be the cheaper route to go. As of yet, I have not purchased the software to convert photos into STL files for 3D printing. There's some companies out there. The company that I've had a couple of clients use is called 3D Spot. I'm in no way sponsored by them. It's just the only company I have any experience with. Third party. A lady wanted a figure of her husband as Batman, and she wanted interchangeable heads, and she wanted it to look 100% like her husband. And 3D Spot was able to convert some photos she supplied them with into a printable STL file. Worked out great, looked wonderful, looked just like the guy. So you can go that route. It's an additional fee that doesn't come to me. I don't charge any more for it. It's just something you have to get from a third party, because as of yet I have not purchased the software. I plan to in the future, but customs is just kind of a piece of what we do. You know, we offer replacement parts. We offer 3D printed accessories and stuff like that for your current action figures, and for customizers, or you don't have to be a customizer, just anybody that wants to, pick up a weapon and paint it themselves or something. When I got into this, that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted a store that I was never able to go to. When I first started customizing, probably 20 plus years ago, there was nowhere to go buy a Jack Nicholson Joker head. There was nowhere to go buy 10 AR-15 weapons for a Punisher diorama. So that's kind of what I wanted my store to be, and this is just kind of something that's evolved with the custom figures. But anyway, I'll tell you a little bit about this guy, and at the end I'll show you some of the reference photos I had to go by and what she wanted him to look like. Started out with a G.I. Joe classified shipwreck, changed the boots out, made him a ballistic vest, added a side holster. Her main request was it just look as much like the photo, and you'll see the photos at the end. You can see how good or how bad you think we did. Wanted the scarf over his face, so likeness in this particular custom didn't really matter. Although the shipwreck figure looked a lot like the guy to start with, but ended up covering his face up with a mask anyway, so it didn't matter. But she wanted a rough look. She wanted stuff to look worn, so that's why we just did some dry brushing over the existing figure. Not a lot of heavy paint work. He has a sleeve tattoo, and we tried to incorporate that best we can. When you get to 1/12 scale, you can get a little detail in there without using like water slides and things like that. I'm not a fan of water slides because water slide decals is what I'm talking about, because the more you handle the figure, the more brittle those things tend to get. And I've had, damp hands or sticky hands, and you pick up something, the next thing you know, you've ripped the decal with the tattoo on it off. I just kind of sketch them on there, you know, as best I can. For the scale that it is, I think it turned out all right. When you go 375 scale, it's much more difficult. But also, I mean, you got to expect the smaller you get, the less detail you're going to have. But anyway, just wanted to kind of show this guy off, to show, you know, if you got an idea you want to do, you got a, you know, significant other, friend, dad, whatever I want to do as a custom action figure. They don't all have to be superheroes. They don't all have to be, you know, Dungeons and Dragons and Star Wars, and, you know, they don't all have to fall into a certain category. We can do just plain people. Matter of fact, I wish there were more base bodies of just ordinary people to kind of work with. But like I said, just wanted to show this guy off. Went with the simplest paint job we could go with. Added the details that she wanted. Some of it is 3D printed, some of it is hand sculpted. Like I said before, the base body was a Shipwreck G.I. Joe classified figure. Also, we do custom packaging. At the end, I'll add some photos of the figure in his custom packaging. She wanted to go with a G.I. Joe theme, so I think we kind of hit the mark on that pretty good. But anyway, just wanted to show this guy off, show what we can do, and pretty much that's it. Hope you guys like the custom figure. Check us out on Etsy, TGC Customs. Have a good day.
He rode in from the west with an eye for $1 to make. He pitched us a sale about healing and all.